Hello everyone, and a very, very warm welcome back to English Channel Daily. I am Sasha, and as always, our goal is to bring you simple English for daily life.
And I'm Miles. That is a perfect cup of coffee. It is black and strong, just how I like it. Hello, Sasha, and a huge, huge hello to all our learners joining us from every corner of the world. Today is a big day.
Absolutely, Miles. I feel it everywhere. We are at the end of December, and the calendar is about to change. 2025 is almost over, and everywhere you go, people are talking about new beginnings. It is the end of one chapter and the start of another. For our learners listening, this is the perfect time to learn how to describe these moments in English.
Exactly. Today's episode is a deep dive. We are going very slowly today because we want you to learn. We aren't just talking about parties. We are looking at traditions, lucky foods, and how to set goals. But first, a quick message. Sasha and Miles are always with you for helping and growing in English. So, if you want to grow with us, please click subscribe right now. Join our community. Let's look at the words that will help our learners today. Sasha, what is the word everyone is saying this week?
It is a big one. Resolution. Let's spell that together, very slowly. R-E-S-O-L-U-T-I-O-N. A resolution is a promise you make to yourself for the new year. It is a goal or a change you want to see in your life.
And remember, there are two important phrases. You can keep a resolution if you are successful, or you can break a resolution. Sasha, did you keep your resolution last year?
Well, I wanted to read 12 books. I read 8, so I didn't fully keep it, but 8 books is still pretty good.
8 is brilliant. The important thing is trying. Another word we use at midnight is countdown. This is when we count backwards, like this: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is such a magical, exciting moment.
It really is, and once the countdown hits 0, people usually make a toast. Now, learners, remember that toast has 2 meanings. It can be the crispy bread you eat for breakfast, but in a celebration, it means raising your glass to say something nice before drinking.
When we celebrate the arrival of the year, we use a very classic phrase. We say, "Ring in the new year." For example, how are you going to ring in the new year? It sounds like a bell ringing for a fresh start.
And my favorite idiom, turn over a new leaf. This means to make a positive change in your life or to start behaving differently, like a new leaf on a tree in spring.
I am going to hang out with friends on New Year's Eve. Hanging out, H-A-N-G-I-N-G, out, just means spending relaxed time together. No stress. We'll eat snacks, play games, and maybe drink more coffee.
Are you going to watch the ball drop in New York City?
Definitely. Even though millions of people stand outside in the freezing cold, I prefer to stay warm inside with my big mug of coffee.
Let's talk about traditions, because they are so different around the world. In my house, we open the front door at midnight. It's symbolic. We open the door to let the old year out and the new year in. It represents welcoming new opportunities.
My friend eats seafood for prosperity. Prosperity, Prosperity, means wealth and success. But Sasha, there are so many other traditions.
Oh, yes. Think about Spain. At midnight, they eat 12 grapes, one for every month. You have to eat them very fast, one with each chime of the clock. If you finish all 12 grapes, you get 12 months of good luck.
And then there is Scotland. They have hogmanay. They have a tradition called first footing. The first person to enter your home after midnight brings the luck for the whole year. Usually, it should be a tall, dark-haired man carrying gifts.
In Italy, they have a very tasty tradition. They eat lentils. Why? Because lentils look like small coins. So, eating lentils at midnight is supposed to bring you lots of money and prosperity in the coming year.
I like that. Maybe I should eat more lentils. And in Brazil, people go to the beach. They wear white clothes for peace, and they jump over 7 waves in the ocean. Each time they jump a wave, they make a wish.
How beautiful! And in Greece, they have a tradition with onions. They hang an onion on their front door because onions are a symbol of growth and rebirth. On New Year's Day, parents wake their children by tapping them on the head with the onion.
That is funny. And don't forget Denmark, where they break plates on their friends' doorsteps. It sounds loud, but it is a sign of friendship. The more broken dishes you find outside your door, the more friends you have.
In Japan, they ring bells in the temples. They ring them 108 times. This is supposed to clean your soul and prepare you for a fresh start. On January 1st, I like to sleep in. Sleeping in means waking up much later than usual. It is a chance to kick off the year in a positive way.
Kick off. K-I-C-K-O-F-F means to start something in an energetic way, like kicking a football to start a game. We like to kick off the year with a big brunch. Brunch is the meal between breakfast and lunch. Pancakes, eggs, and lots of coffee.
This is also a great time for reflection. Reflection means thinking carefully about the past. I think about the challenges I overcame. That means the difficulties I successfully dealt with.
Well, Sasha, what a journey. Before we say goodbye, let's look back at everything we talked about today. We used a lot of great English for daily life.
You're right, Miles. Let's do a recap. We actually kicked off our conversation today with that very phrase. Remember, everyone? To kick off means to start something with energy.
Yes, and we talked about being an early bird or a procrastinator. We learned resolution, that promise we make to ourselves, and we learned the phrases to keep a resolution or break a resolution.
Exactly. And we used some festive vocabulary like countdown and toast. We also learned the idiom ring in the new year. And my favorite, turn over a new leaf. Don't forget that one. It means to start fresh.
I also mentioned that I love hanging out with my friends. That's a very common phrase for just relaxing together. And we learned sleep in, which is what I'm going to do on January 1st.
And we talked about prosperity, wealth and success, and the word reflection, thinking about the past. we learned about the challenges we overcame.
Well, everyone, that is a lot of English to practice. We want you to use it. Tell us in the comments, what is your resolution for the new year?
Don't worry about mistakes. Just use the phrases. Say, my resolution is to, and tell us your goal.
Also, if you want to keep this lesson, we have a special gift. You can download the show notes for this episode, including a list of all the vocabulary words and their definitions. It is a great way to help you study. The link is in the description of this video. Click it and take Sasha and Miles with you.
Yes, please download it. And before you go, please subscribe to English Channel Daily. Like the video and share it with a friend who is learning English.
Stay safe, stay toasty, and remember, Sasha and Miles are always with you.
Keep practicing your English every day. Even small steps lead to big progress.
Happy New Year!
Goodbye! English Channel Daily. Simple English for daily life.